G'day everybody, Caldari Middleman here. So, I'm making this video because there's a question that I want to ask. Well, I want to figure out the answer to. That's the best way to put it. So one question. Is it possible to achieve the level of EVE endgame that I currently play at as a solo player? Like, not just a solo player, but a completely independent Iron Man player. Like you see in many other MMOs, there is niche groups of players who play Iron Man playthroughs of MMOs. They essentially do not rely on or use or trade with any other players in the game, and they have to do everything themselves. Get every supply, every piece of equipment, everything. It all has to come from the sweat of their own brows. Like, no trading or whatsoever. Except maybe interactions with NPCs. And it got me thinking, is that really possible in EVE? Can you achieve, like, endgame results by doing everything from start to finish yourself, building everything from scratch? So, I figured, why not give it a crack? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to free up a character space, and I am going to start an EVE Iron Man playthrough. And let's see how it goes. We're here today to bid farewell to Incognito Loyalist. You were a good old... You lit Sinos for me. And did other things, Crabbian and all that sort of stuff. But press F to pay respects, boys. No hard feelings, I just need the character space. Let's go.
Everybody asked me how I know. I smiled at them and said she told me so. Everybody asked me how I know. I smiled at them and said she told me so. Everybody asked me how I know. I smiled at them and said she told me so. Everybody asked me how I know. I smiled at them and said she told me so.
Alright guys, I have fixed up the UI, we're in game ready to go. So first things first, we're going to skills. I've already put a Mar frigate on, and we are also going to grab some gunnery skills because we're going to need those pretty soon. Where's gunnery? Here we go. Sweet, we've already got a bunch of these, so we'll throw these up. Controlled burst is important. Get some gunnery, small energy turret. And we'll get these training straight away because we actually have a bunch of things we need to do. Trajectory analysis can get in there. And we'll put that in there. These are going to be important. Surgical strike. Worst patch ever. I'll get some of these in there. Cool. This will do us for now, so we're not wasting time. Okay. So, first things first. We have 0 money. So, what are we going to do? Well, I need to buy some skill books, and I need to get some blueprints, because my first objective is to get this character into a Punisher, so then we can start collecting materials and ISK to buy more blueprints and all of that sort of stuff. So what are we going to do to get more money? We go here to the agency, activities, agency, let's go, agents and missions, let's see who we've got. We're going to go distribution missions, because our little noob ship can't really take on the combat rats in level 1 missions, and we need cash so we can buy blueprints to get ships and weapons, so then we can do missions, and we can also get loot and salvage. Since I'm only one character, mining's just not going to be efficient, and there's no one point or one area in the game where you can mine all the materials you need to build Tech 1 ships. So any security status. So essentially we're gun mining. It's going to be the most efficient way for us to build everything we need that is Tech 1. So Empire, let's see here, we've got 3 jumps away. Low sec. Well, considering that we're using noob ships, these ships are basically free anyway. We might as well go for the throat when it comes to money. Let's show info on him, what corp's he with. And no idea about that one. Civic Service, Vizam, Tash Mercon, Amarrian Trade Registry. Actually, I wonder if they have agents, level 1 distribution. Here we go. That's more money. 8 jumps, 8 jumps, 2, 8. Looks like there's 3 of them in the one system. Alright, cool. That's where we're going. Let's start making some money. Fix this up, put that there. Opportunities for me. View opportunities. But what's the reward? Do I get a reward for it? No, it's just... How do I make you go away? Oh, that'll do. So while I'm flying, I'm going to stop wasting time looking at weird new player experience stuff, because the idea is I'm not trying to learn to play the game. I already know how to play the game. This is why I'm not doing the NPE. So what I'm going to do though is I am going to T1 Abyssal Omen. Oh cool, community fits. Well, let's have a look here in frigates. Amar, Punisher, Air Amar Enforcer. Let's see, that's beam lasers. Damage control 1, multi-spec coating, heatsink, small capacitor battery. I won't be able to build that. That. 5 minutes. Let's remove that. Go to hardware. Capacitor recharges. Let's see about. It's showing up a bit bugged. We still have CPU issues. I wonder if I can loot myself up one of these bad boys. And I won't have any CPU issues. 2 minutes of capacitor. That's not bad though. And then with capacitor rigs, if I can eventually get my hands on some. Let's see with the rigs. And plus also I've got like no skills at all at the moment, so that's I gotta buy that book. Engineering, small capacitor control circuit. That's going to be good. That'll help us get out and kill some rats in belts and on gates in low sec, and then I can start looting some battleship sized guns and micro warp drives and all that sort of stuff, because that will help me actually build ships, which is really important, because I can't mine Zydrine and Noxium and all of that sort of stuff because I'm only one player. Like, you can't all of these materials don't exist in the same place. They're all scattered. So the best way to do it is gun mining. So my first objective is to be able to fly this and to build one. Okay, I'm at the destination now. There's some level 1 distribution agents. Let's start a conversation. And let's get cracking now. Let's see how big's the cargo. 180. I can only hold 115. Let's start a conversation with you. I want a mission. That's what I want. 1 meter. Pickup location. Cool. Drop off location. Add waypoint. Cool. Accept. What we'll do is we'll decline this mission because it's too big for us. Or request another mission. Let's see what we got. 200, but that's times 3. We can do that. Alright. Not quite yet, though. Wait, am I going there? Warehouse. I am going there. Alright, cool. I can do 2 birds with 1 stone. Yep. Well, piecemeal. Yeah, I know. Alright, I'm going to quickly run through all of these and get as many of these done as I can, because I need cash to buy skill books and blueprints. So this may take a few minutes. Well, for you guys it'll be seconds, but for me, the grind begins. This is probably going to take me a few years, so alright, let's get cracking. Alright, our very first mission is completed with some much needed cash and some loyalty points. Oh, look at that. Our net worth just fucking went bang. Alright. We're going to need so much more bloody money. But, it's good news. Let's have a look at the LP store before we continue on with the other mission. 40 LP. I can't really buy anything, as you can see. But what we're going to have a look is actually whether this LP store is half decent. So ammo, implants, the usual. We'll keep going down. See that? That's going to be an issue for these faction modules. Acquiring these are difficult solo. But I want to see if they give us built ships. Blueprints. So for players who aren't playing Iron Man, this is actually quite good because they sell just as much as the Fed Navy ones in Jitter, and you can run missions, put up buy orders for the tags that you need and run missions, especially like if you're doing like low sec distribution level 4s with a covert ops hauler. You can just grind those out all day and essentially, you know, on an alt, and it's a good little bit of passive income. It's not too bad. But the what I'm looking for is hopefully, see that's good, because I can get that Nexus. I believe I can get that Nexus chip with just LP. All right, which means I can get the whole ship. All right, let's see if they've got the. Yes, the Slicer. We've got that. We've got the Omen Navy issue, the Harvey, and the APOC. This is good. Because it doesn't require me to build a blueprint or anything like that, which means I can use these ships to run missions and do other sorts of crabbing and that with. What I need to do is see whether they have the Nexus chip here available for LP. Just scroll up because I probably missed it. I'm just trying to see whether... I'm going to have a look around. It might come from a different... It might come from a different LP provider, but if I can do missions for the two factions, hold on, chip. Okay, right, so I have to do it with a different faction. All right, but these chips, they're not too expensive and they're not too hard to get. So what I can do is, all right, these things I can acquire from other missions and that as well. So I can do like hauling missions for a different corporation that actually creates these chips. And then I can grab these chips and come over here and I can do missions, and this will provide me with ships. The only thing I need to provide is the Tech 1 variant, the LP, and the ISK. Well, no, it's just the LP and the Tech 1 variant, actually. And I can get faction ships, even faction battleships. This is good. This is going to be my best source of equipment, like ship-wise equipment, until I can build Tech 2 ships myself, which is a monumental undertaking, but it is something I plan to do. So, sorry, I just had to mute Discord. But yeah, this is really good news. So we're going to aim for this, because a Navy Harbinger, that will that'll get us through all level 3s. That'll get us into level 4s. And we can do hauling missions if we can build a hauler and start doing higher level hauling missions, maybe even throwaway haulers in low sec if we can nano them up. And we can achieve this amount of LP with some significant grinding, and we can build this ship. This is a very achievable goal, to get into a level 4 mission running ship. Or even should we decide to rat in nullsec or use the one of these to go and do ratting in like anomalies and belts in low sec, that's going to be like the primary source of our minerals, which is very important for this run. So, all right, I'm going to keep doing some more level 1 missions. I'm going to try to get the cash stack to the point where we have a Punisher BPO, and we also have the BPOs needed for a few of the modules and that we need. And then we're going to look at acquiring materials like minerals and stuff like that. And we're going to do it via gun mining and reprocessing loot. So I'm going to get started on these hauling missions and get all the money in that we need. And then episode 2, we'll go out and we'll buy some blueprints.